shit. Two niggas with attitude.
We're back. Yeah, you know what to do, man. We back, man. We back, man. It's your favorite dynamic twins, man. We get it in. It's the YouTube twins, man. You know what to do. You know what to do, man. Yeah, you know what to do. It's that nigga with the weave, man. Yeah, you in the building, baby.
Yeah.
Riding shotgun with me right now, man. Unc is in the presence, man, in the flesh, man. Y'all seen, man. Y'all seen him on the big screen with me, man. Yeah, man. What we flying at this morning, man?
Man, we in Cincinnati, Ohio. Hey, TV Land, BJ has hit me again with another horrifying tale. I don't know why he always want to do this shit to me, bro. He do this shit to me on. I really think he do this shit on purpose. I don't know. I don't even know where the nigga find these stories from, Jack. Cause this shit is horrifying, bro. And I'm being real. When you hear the commentary, the video, the B-roll of what happened, TV Land, you're gonna be speechless. How about that? Because I was speechless.
Speechless, huh? Well, you guys, this is a horrifying story. And as a matter of fact, today's commentary stories are all dedicated to women. All our storylines today are based on women. They're all based on women. We want to shed light to let everybody know out there in TV land that the evilness ain't just men. The evilness ain't just youngsters and the gangbangers and the drillers. There are some evil beyond conniving. We're talking about demonic, evil-ass women out here, bro, doing some evil shit that you don't even see. You ain't even seen the stories because you ain't paying attention to them kind of stories. You don't cover them kind of stories because you too busy looking at ass and titties or fights, buffoonery and fuckery. Again, I keep telling y'all, we globally with this shit. We straight global with it, man. I pays attention of what's going on globally, bro. Not just what's going on this damn internet, globally, because I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know, man. So when I came across this particular story, you guys, the first thing I think about, like I say all the time when I come across these type of stories, I'm a father. I'm a devoted, dedicated father. So I think about my kids. When you have a daughter, you think about your daughter. You got nieces, you think about your nieces. When you got nieces that got kids, you think about your little nieces and your little nephews. So you think about these things when you're a thorough family man like I am. So when I came across this horrifying, horrific, horrifying, terrible story, man, I said, oh, yeah, this is the one. I got to shed light on this one. I have to, because it's a message behind it. None of these stories is to be glorified, of course, because you can't glorify gruesome murders, bro. You can't glorify gruesome murders. I'm sorry. You feel me? I mean, this is why you don't never see me on here glorifying me hurting nobody in the past, and I glorify and brag about it. I may share certain experiences or share certain storylines of things I've done, but not going into deficits of details because that's not me and I wouldn't. I'm not going to tell you guys that, period. So I don't glorify this shit. So to do a gruesome murder or to torture somebody to this magnitude to where it hit the internet like this, it's like, it's unspeakable, man. It's like, it goes without words, bro, as a parent. So I want you guys to hear this B-roll, listen to the story, and then we're going to come back with our commentator in between. Y'all know how I get out, how I do it. We're going to come in between with our commentator opinions. And again, these are our opinions based on the story. And everything that's collected for us that we did research on is based on what we pulled up off the story. So follow us. Listen to this horrifying story, man. Listen to this crazy bitch. Because this is a real crazy bitch right here. And I mean bitch, because this bitch was really, really retarded, bro, to do some gruesome shit like she did, man, to her own child. Let's B-roll, huh? You're muted.
Hey, this, TV Land, this is the story of the Deasia Watkins from Cincinnati, Ohio. And this is the story of her.
Talk up.
Oh, I know I got to edit this shit now.
And anybody tell you be over there mumbling, talk your ass up like you do. You gotta scream, nigga, at all people.
Yeah, TV Land, this is a story of Deasia Watkins from Cincinnati, Ohio. Decapitated her own child, a baby girl. So this is the
mention that part, huh?
Yeah, you forgot to mention that part. So we got 2 B-rolls. We got 2 B-rolls. I want to show y'all. I found the actual news story that the channel that broke the story on that night back in 2015. And then we have a documentary style video that was done by. I want to shout out the channel because we using their little shit from Explore With Us. He did a great doc.
That's the interrogation room.
Yeah. Shout out to Explore With Us. He did a great job on here. So let's start with this one right here. Here we go.
Please, I don't know. This house is big. I don't know where my little cousin at. So can you please?
Where is the 3-month-old baby?
The baby is on my mama's kitchen counter with his head smashed. Now I need.
Hold up, Cap. See, you ain't tell me about all this right here.
Need you to please send me.
Okay, is it a male or female?
Know where my little cousin is at. Now, if your little girl pop up with a weapon, I'm not gonna have a little cousin no more. So can you please? Just, I know the protocol. Can you please? Just
That's disturbing.
Damn, though. But did you just hear what he said? The baby head was smashed on the counter. See,
smash.
He looked at smash. He couldn't even. I mean, he glanced at it real quick and turned his head away because he couldn't see that the head was contaminated. It was gone. It was cut off. It was just sitting in the baby. Keep going right quick. Oh, this hole is dirty.
As this find was, there was something even more terrifying lurking nearby. The killer was hiding somewhere in the house.
Is the baby breathing?
Listen, lady, the baby is deceased.
Okay. All right, we're sending the police and an ambulance, okay?
Mama.
What is your name, sir?
Mama, son, hello.
What is your name?
I'm Robert Stewart.
20-year-old Deasia.
Hey, but did you hear him earlier in the 911 call, Cap? He said, y'all need to come because I ain't gonna have no little cousin no more. He talking about
the baby. He talking about the baby. The baby.
He ain't talking about Deasia Watkins.
I don't think so. I see what you saying. You saying he ain't gonna have no little cousin no more, meaning like he gonna kill her or something?
Yeah.
Nah, because he didn't know she was in the house.
You sure?
Remember, he went in and woke his mama up. He didn't know Moms was in the house until he went into her room. Remember, when he seen the baby, he had his kids with him. So the kids came in, they was happy to see their little cousin. So they said, "Ooh, the baby." They didn't know the baby was sitting there all busted all up and chopped all up like that. So he rushed him out the house. Finish playing B-roll. Watch, they finna say it.
All right, hold up.
The kitchen counter with his head smashed. Now I need you to please send me.
Okay, is it a male or female?
Know where my little cousin is at. Now, if a little girl pop up with a weapon, I'm not gonna have a little cousin no more.
Ooh, he was talking about him.
She said if they pop up with a weapon.
If the little girl pop up with a weapon, I'm not going to have no little cousin no more.
No more.
And placed 911 calls. Police soon arrived at the residence. However, Deasia refused to open the door. When officers threatened to force entry into the apartment, a young man opened the door, who was soon determined to be James' cousin, Chris Gully. Right away, members of law enforcement detected a strong odor of marijuana and noted Deasia's behavior seemed erratic. According to official case notes, as an officer tried to take Janiyah out of Deasia's arms in fear for the baby's safety, Deasia allegedly attempted to choke Janiyah, who was only a mere 7 weeks of age.
Hold up, time.
That was a warning right there. That was a red flag right there, huh? The first 911 call when they went out to that unit. Why did they even let this go on then? They watched her try to choke the baby out. Just crazy, bro. That girl had a mental problem up front, man, and they didn't even act on it, man. She wasn't even supposed. See, this is why a lot of these young broads don't supposed to have babies, homie. This is why the real reason why I really want to publicize these stories is to give clarity to the public and to show this younger generation, y'all don't need to be having babies. Y'all fucking go ahead, do all the fucking you want, but to have at least had enough sense, take some birth controls or some protection. Don't not have a baby that you're going to end up killing. Or you're going to leave somewhere in a hospital. I mean, not even a hospital, in a trash can somewhere or on a corner. Like one of our other stories we coming up with right now with the young 14-year-old little girl, bro. 14 years old with the umbilical cord still attached to the baby. And she walking around with the baby like this, bleeding, blood running all down her legs. Till she end up in a Chinese restaurant somewhere and leave the baby, bro. Let's B-roll, huh? Damn, this is sad, man. You help us stop having babies, man, with your fast asses, your dirty asses, man.
EMTs were called to the scene to perform welfare checks on both Deasia and Janiyah. They eventually managed to take Janiyah, and Deasia immediately passed out on the floor, though the cause of her having lost consciousness is unknown. She was soon moved to Deaconess Hospital for psychiatric care, where she would remain on a 72-hour investigative hold. By the following day, her diagnosis had been established. She was suffering from postpartum psychosis.
Time out, bro. So before this tragic event that she murdered her own child, she was already diagnosed with postpartum psychosis. They already knew.
Say it again, up. Say it again.
Before this tragic event happened where she murdered her own child, they already knew and already had her diagnosed with postpartum psychosis. They already knew this.
Man. She was already diagnosed with this shit. So they knew it already. Then they assigned her to medicine she was refusing to take. So which means that's why they took the baby out of her cut. B-roll. She was supposed to never be around that baby, bro, like that, without supervision. They told her this. And the auntie messed up, not knowing, because she was just trying to be an auntie and make sure that, you know, the little girl see her daughter, you feel me? But the auntie had problems. She had mental problems. She wasn't stable. So she didn't want to really take that on. She really didn't want to take on this responsibility because she knew she wasn't stable.
So she should have took the responsibility then, bro.
Yeah,
I understand they're trying to keep the baby and trying to keep the baby in the family. Why did the damn daddy didn't step up then?
Good damn question, huh? No, and you know what? Because and they said in the B-roll, he never got around to filing custody too for the baby as well. Good question, huh? Why didn't the daddy take the baby the very first time when she attempted to choke the baby out and they diagnosed her? The baby daddy was supposed to step up to the plate then and take the baby.
He had it. He would have had the baby. It would have been no fight, no argument, nothing a judge could say.
Nothing. They would have straight gave the baby to him. You right. Damn. You so right about that one. I missed that one. Why didn't he take custody of the baby?
That's bullshit, bro.
He could have saved that baby life. He could have saved that 3-month-old baby's life, man. The daddy could have stepped up and saved the baby life because he knew this heifer was retarded, man. She had mental problems, bro. She was psychotic. This heifer was messed up, bro. She was jacked up. And it's going to go so far on to where it even tell you when she was diagnosed, she told his ass on a few nights laying up with this nigga, hey, you don't hear the motherfuckers talking to me? Get up. Get away from me. Stop. Hey, leave me alone. Them fucking demons is talking to me. They messing with me. That's what she told him. So, nigga, that should have told you something right there. let me get the hell away from this heifer, man. Let me get the baby and let me quietly ease myself on up out of here and get away from her, man. Let me get my ass far away from her with the baby, because right now, baby mama ain't got it all, man. And if I heard this demonic shit come out of her mouth myself and I didn't act on it, man, listen, come on, bro. So he had action to save the baby, man. He had action to save the baby.
And I'm going to tell y'all something out there that's watching this video, bro. This is a failure of our government. We sending billions of dollars to Ukraine. What the fuck does just Ukraine got anything to do with us? And there's people sitting here and you got a mental health system that's underfunded. Underfunded. Bro.
Say that shit again. Then. Get on your politics shit then on their ass, huh?
No, man, this shit making me mad, bro.
Sending all that money to Ukraine like that, man. Sending all, and then they got the nerve to send our jets over there and help train them motherfuckers to fly the pilots. Man, don't get us started on this politics shit, man. Niggas always talking about politicians. Man, bro, we got a fucked up ass so-called country, man. This government ain't shit, bro. And you absolutely right. Look at all that funding to go fight a war and furnish a war. But here it is. We got mental health issues right here in the inner city of dealing with people right now, which is one of our main epidemic problems of the homeless problem. Because of mental health. A lot of these cats ain't dope fiends. They ain't drug addicts. I know because I feeds them, bro. By the hundreds. I feeds them. Feel me? I feeds them. We doing an EP right now. We doing an EP cut on Bounty Hunter BJ Feeds, man, where I took a lot of my major feeds and I'm cutting it up into an EP, bro. But I feeds these people and I talk to them and have conversations with them. So you'll be surprised. Doctors, ex-lawyers, ex-firemen, ex-politicians right there laying on the ground homeless.
I was scared, bro.
Somebody. Used to be somebody, bro. But fucked around and lost this mentally. Still sharp can talk, but they really mentally out of it. Because when you talk to them, they'll be on point on something on one thing, then they'll drift to something else. You feel me? That's mentally unstable, bro. That ain't drug, that ain't crack. You can tell the difference between the drug addicts. Yeah. Then you got the drug addicts that's mentally unstable because of all the decades and years upon years of using the same drug. It didn't tarnish their mind.
Brain cells gone.
Brain cells is tarnished, burnt, fried. So how you expect them to be in a right frame of mind? You wonder why they walking around stinking and doodling on themselves and pissing on themselves and smelling like the worst of urine and shit. They don't smell none of that. They hold they senses of smell, they senses of being able to eat and digest shit in their stomach. Like you and I can't go just open a garbage can up and just grab some cold hamburger that a motherfucker ate off of and threw in the garbage can. I couldn't eat that shit for the life of me, bro, unless I was really, truly forced to do so. So imagine when you're homeless and your system has to build a certain function to be able to deal with those type of things. So we talking about people who eat off the ground, man. We talking about niggas that pull some shit up out the garbage can and literally eat it with no problem.
Like a gourmet meal.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Mentally unstable, man. So this young lady had no business having no babies. And there's a lot of mental unstable young girls out there right now today in this position that's having kids, bro, and they're not stable. They're not stable mentally. They're not stable physically. They're damn sure not stable financially. Yeah, Uncle Sam sending you a check. That's a punk check. And you don't do what you're supposed to do with that. Totally unstable, man. Let's B-roll, man.
Using it initially, she was placed on an antipsychotic medication. Due to side effects associated with the medication, Deasia was informed that she would have to discontinue nursing Janiyah. And based on Deasia's behavior, staff expressed concern to the caseworker that Deasia didn't seem to be grasping the seriousness of the situation. According to case notes, they felt that she was minimizing the incident, as she described it as no big deal. By January 30th, Deasia had returned to the apartment, and a safety plan was officially in place. She was allowed supervised contact with Janiyah, provided Deasia took...
Hold up, bro. So, police witnessed her choke her own damn baby, but you still gonna allow supervised contact.
Yeah, what that mean is she's in a room with other people of her family.
Yeah.
Like she can be sitting in the room, they watch the TV, but she got to be in the room right there with them two adults playing with the baby. She can't go nowhere by herself with that baby without them supervision of them adults being right in her presence. Meaning they are the eyes that the baby don't have. They're the ears that the baby don't have. They're the eyes that the social workers don't have at the moment. They're the eyes and the ears. That's why they call supervision.
Gotcha.
That's why they give them supervision, because when they come in, they're gonna report and give the information to the caseworker. What happened at the visit? How was she? Was she attentive to the baby? Was she happy to see the baby? They're gonna ask them all these type of questions. Well, how do you know this, BJ? Because I've been through it with my kids, nigga.
Yeah.
Have to try to put my babies in the system, and I had to go save my babies. So that's a fucked up system, bro. And it's a rough, rugged system. And their interest is not for the kids, bro. At the end of the day, it's all about money.
That's true.
That's true. All about money, bro. Always have been. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's a wicked system.
Sad shit.
Her prescribed medication, and that either James or his sister Jaleisha was present at all times. But a visit from the caseworker reinforced the fact that Deasia wasn't on board with the plan. She hadn't filled the prescription for her antipsychotic medication. The caseworker reiterated that it was imperative Deasia take her medication, or it wouldn't be safe for Janiyah to stay in the home. James made it clear that she'd have to...
Another flag right there, Unc. See, these was all fair warnings up front to keep that baby alive. The judge had already ordered. They took the baby into custody, bro, basically. They didn't even give it to him. I don't know why his dumb ass didn't go file custody for his child, bro. It makes no sense, man. Because the judge would have granted him custody. So that means since he didn't file, neither one of them had joint custody. So the judge granted custody to the system.
Yeah.
So the system took the baby and said, look, the only way she could see this baby is A1. Number one, she better take that psychiatric medication they gave her. She don't take the medicine, she cannot be around the baby. That was her conditions. She refused to take the medicine, which means she's not healing. She's getting worse.
Getting worse, man.
Now, you and your sister got supervision around your child with your baby mama. You don't even take advantage of that, bro. Let's roll with this so we can go ahead and shoot straight to interrogation, because I want to see how she flipped the script. Because remember when she first got arrested, she went dumbfounded for 3 days. She didn't talk, you guys. She went.
Oh yeah, yeah. She was in denial. She was in denial, talking about I don't know. Yeah, she was playing that role big time.
Leave the home if she didn't comply, as the apartment lease was allegedly under his name. Deasia reluctantly agreed. She didn't want to be separated from Janiyah, and in addition, she felt she had nowhere else to go. Of course, soon these concerns would no longer be relevant, as disaster was lurking just around the corner. 1 week later, a caseworker completed an unannounced visit at the residence and was unable to verify if Deasia had filled her prescription. Over the next couple of weeks, everything continued to deteriorate. By the end of February, Deasia had abandoned the apartment and moved in with an aunt. It was clear that the current situation wasn't working, and it was about to become exponentially worse. Custody proceedings began on March 6th. As paternity had not been established and a mental health assessment needed to be completed on Deasia, the magistrate who presided over the hearing granted custody to the Hamilton County Department of Job and Family Services. During the interim, Janiyah was placed in the care of Deborah Stewart, Deasia's aunt. Neither James nor Deasia were allowed to see Janiyah, and Deborah agreed to the terms. During the caseworker's visit to her home...
Wait a minute. Okay, so now that makes sense. Now it makes sense, huh? The baby daddy, the father couldn't see her neither.
Yeah. I see that now. They did not. So he tried to get custody, but the magistrate denied it.
Yeah, he denied it and gave it to the system, and then denied him visit. That's crazy,
Wow,
bro.
that's super crazy. And but gave temporary custody to the aunt.
And that's because, see, what they do is based on the history. Now, if 911 calls or domestic calls have been out to that apartment unit, it's all going to be in a file when they go to family court.
Yeah.
And that's going to be all played against them. So the first thing he's going to say, no, both of them unstable. Neither one of them stable. They argue and they fight with each other, but neither one of them stable. The child need to go into custody. And that's why they took the baby, because they passed reports they had.
And the aunt agreed. So it ain't like she agreed to the shit. She could have said no, but she agreed to this.
I don't know why the other auntie didn't take the baby. The other auntie who was stable, who worked, who was in interrogation with her sister.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This shit's just
that's right.
Crazy.
She confirmed that she'd not allowed Deasia contact with Janiyah. She was adhering to the agreement, and baby Janiyah was thriving. But in actuality, things weren't at all as they appeared to be, nor as Deborah claimed them to be. You see, Deasia had been spending time with Janiyah, a lot of time actually. She'd moved into Deborah's home days earlier. Deborah was coping with her own personal issues and health problems. Caring for a baby on her own was just too much to handle. So Deborah allowed Deasia to stay, despite the fact that she'd explicitly agreed not to allow her contact with Janiyah. 3 days after the caseworker's visit, a life came to a shockingly brutal end within the confines of Deborah's walls. A dispatcher received the frantic 911 call early that morning.
Thanks for to be here, Robert.
Since 911, where's the address of your emergency?
Somebody please send the police. Please. Oh,
what is the address?
5957 Wildwood.
Okay, ma'am.
Help me.
Ma'am, who were you just you were just talking to somebody. Who were you just talking to?
My son, he came over here, he felt that I was asleep.
Ma'am, you weren't crying but I heard you talking to him. You were fine. And then when I picked up, you started crying. I need you to tell me what's going on.
The dispatcher is trying to make sense.
That shit, that's what I'm saying. That shit ain't got nothing to do with it, goddammit.
Whether she was crying or didn't cry. What the fuck? She called 911.
Yeah, do your goddamn job.
But so far, nothing is adding up, and her skepticism is evident.
Oh my God, help me!
Listen to me. I need you to stop crying, okay? Stop crying. I need you to help. I need you to take a deep breath and tell me what happened.
All I know is my son came in here and woke me up and said, "Mama, the baby's dead." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" Here, talk to my son, brother.
How old is the baby?
The baby is 3 months. Oh my God, what did you?
Deborah passed the phone off to her son, Robert, who'd arrived at the home.
You heard that, Cap? She knew she fucked up because she knew she violated the terms.
That's why she said she was going to jail. Even though she knows she didn't kill the baby, but she let that murder up in her house and stay.
Exactly.
That would have definitely gave her an accessory, bro, because she violated the rules and the terms.
Exactly.
That's why the auntie was so shook up, bro. Hell, I'd have been shook up too like that nigga out there and took a chance to try to give your dumb ass a chance to be with your baby, and you didn't want to murder the baby? No, I take that back. You didn't murder the baby. You chopped your own child up.
Hold up, you giving them too much. We ain't played the confession video yet.
Okay,
you giving them too much.
First thing probably came in her mind was the check, the extra income. She didn't think about the responsibility. The reason why she didn't think about the responsibility because she knew she wasn't going to have to take on the responsibility because she let the mama move in.
Hold up. I ain't dropped one in a long time. I ain't dropped one today, but that nigga need one.
Give me a bomb then, ninja. Shit.
That nigga say she was thinking about the check. And the food stamps.
You feel me? What else reason could the auntie go and say, well, all right, if she already mentally messed up and because she said in the report, it said the auntie was unstable. The auntie wasn't in no condition to take care of no baby. She knew this. But when they told her, you're going to get paid for it, you will receive a check for the baby for fundings. That's all it took now. Now, when that girl called, it all worked out for the auntie. At least that's what she thought at the moment. Oh, shit, I just let the mama move on in with me. I supervise the mama from here, from my house. She could take care of her own baby. Oh, it all works out then. I get the money. She take care of her baby. At least that's what she thought. That's why that woman was so jacked up, man, and so hysterical when she woke up. Saying, I'm going to jail. You got that right, you is, for accessory, for being irresponsible. They're going to book you, mama, because they gave it to you in writing, and you signed off on it in signature.
And you signed off on it, man. You accepted that responsibility legally.
Yes. That's why the auntie was so shook up, bro. She knew she didn't murder nobody. She was asleep.
Yeah.
That dumbass hoe gonna say she sleepwalked.
Hey, B-roll, nigga.
Along with his children just minutes earlier. It was his youngest child who had arrived in the kitchen first and bore witness to the terribly gruesome scene. Robert had immediately ushered his children out of the house to safety, then re-entered, desperate to locate his mother, Deborah.
He killed her damn child, got in the damn bed under the covers, and went to sleep.
Killed the baby, got in the bed under the covers, man. And no. That BIS didn't go to sleep. That dumb, retarded, stupid, demonic demon bitch sit there and listen to the conversation, remember?
Okay.
Remember when they interrogated, she said, no, the baby didn't scream. The baby said, oh, the baby here. Let's go. She arrested now, you guys. She's arrested. They didn't arrest this crazy motherfucker. So we're going to fast forward, man. We're in the interrogation room right now.
That said, Deasia is now about to reveal her version of the slaying that ensued just days earlier, and she's poised to divulge every last nauseating detail. Please be advised that the following segment may be too graphic for some viewers. Deasia starts at the beginning.
I took Janaya, said change the diaper. He said scream in the rain. And then get the change. So I just threw across.
Did you hear the devil voice come out that bitch?
Yes, I heard it, bro.
I changed her diaper. She just started screaming. So then I just picked her up and I slung her ass across the room. Then I beat her head across my dresser several times. She still didn't die. So I stomped her head against the other dresser. She was still breathing. So I took her in the kitchen. I stabbed her. She was still breathing. So I cut her neck. And I poked her in her eyeball. And he said, why?
Ain't no way she said all that. Ain't no way she said all, man. Her B-roll, man.
B-roll. Let's let the public hear.
Yeah, nice. So I walked over there. I picked her up and banged her head and looked herself 4 times.
What?
And after she went down there, he clipped the big old stick and hit her in the head 4 times. She wasn't dying fast enough. Yeah, that's when I ran in the kitchen to kill her and raised her off. Took the knife on out, stabbed her head, told her to die. Stabbed her in the eye. She was still touching. Just cut her neck.
How many times did you cut to get her neck severed?
Until they sliced off.
Hey, that rookie right here in that white shirt, that you could tell he brand new. He can't believe he hearing this shit.
Yeah, he shook up.
Yeah, he shook the fuck up.
Once you started stabbing her, what made you think you needed to cut her head off after that?
She wouldn't die.
She wouldn't die? How do you know she wasn't dead?
Pause, huh?
She kept breathing.
Did you hear what that devil just said?
She wouldn't die.
When you stabbed her up a couple of times, what made you want to cut her head off?
She wouldn't die.
Man, bruh. And she 20 what years old again?
At this
24, 25, something like that.
No. I think when this happened, I want to say she was 22, bro. Yeah, she was 22 years old when this happened, bro.
22 years old, man.
22
years old. Let's roll, huh? Damn, man.
She kept what?
Breathing and moving around.
She kept breathing and moving around?
Yeah.
Even after you were stabbing her?
Yes.
What did you do with the knife after that?
Put it in her hand.
Was there a reason that you did that?
Yes.
Why did you put it in her hand?
So it looked like she did.
So it would look like she did
Fucking
it?
3-month-old baby gonna commit suicide and stab herself all up and chop her head off. You dumbass bitch, man. This shit ain't right, man.
No, this shit ain't right at all, bro.
This could be any one of you niggas out there can have a baby mama just like this right now today. If y'all don't realize it, youngsters. Niggas better wake up, man. Wake up, man. You young heifers do not need to be having children, bruh. You're unstable. You wasn't raised by women. You were raised by the streets and other bitches. You wasn't raised by women. Real women don't call themselves a bad bitch. She's a bad woman. She's a queen. Only dumb bitches call themselves bad bitches, man. Shit here, man, having babies and then kill a baby like this, bruh. Come on, man.
And then what did you do?
I went back down.
Deasia's revolting account is consistent with the evidence found at the scene.
What made you do that? You don't know?
Yeah.
Do you regret what you did? Do you feel bad about what you did to Janiyah?
Yeah.
Why don't you feel bad?
Just
Do you blame Janiyah for something?
yeah.
What made you want to kill her?
Choke motherfuckers, boy. I'll be choking her ass in that interrogation room right now.
Do you
man.
think you could have just given her to James instead?
Yes. I get in contact with him.
Couldn't get in contact with him?
Yeah.
James, how long before Robert showed up?
A good 15.
I'm sorry?
A good 15.
15 minutes?
Yes.
Did you hear the little kids scream when they came in?
They didn't even scream. The little girl said, "The lady."
So you heard all that?
Yeah. Yes.
After catching a glimpse of baby Janiyah in such an utterly brutalized state.
That's enough B-roll.
I can't hear this shit no more,
That's
bro.
enough B-roll, man. Listen, ATV, listen, man. As you've seen this story today unfold, how it unfolded, man. Here's a young lady, 22 years old, bro. She wasn't off of crack. She wasn't off no drugs at this particular moment. But somewhere or another, she was either born with mental illness and she never got diagnosed until that baby got involved. So she been carrying this all her life, her little young life already ahead of time. That means her mama was mentally ill or a drug addict, something, because it was in her genes when she was born. So now she have a baby. This go to show you how you dirty dick ass young niggas out here, just dirty dick, dumb, stupid niggas will fuck anything and everybody. Nigga had no business putting a baby in her, bruh. None whatsoever. Feel me?
Facts.
The first time if I was fucking her and she got to talk about demons, nigga, I ain't coming back. Feel me? Having a Mercury choice, stage left even. And snack a bitch with stage. I'm out of here, man. You feel me?
Oh man, dog. Hey, this is one of these stories, bro. Like it really leaves you speechless, bro. Like when Cap sent me this story yesterday, nigga, I called that nigga phone back. I was mad as hell. And I said, nigga, why? I told you.
I sent it to you. You didn't look at it.
Yeah.
I waited for about an hour, right?
Yeah.
I didn't get no phone call, no reply behind it. So I hit the nigga. I say, I said, nigga, you ain't paying attention to the stories, man, we got coming up, man. He said, oh, nigga, I'm moving around right now. Nigga, I'm going to get to it. I'm going to listen. I said, no, man. I need you to stop right now what you're doing and look at this particular story, man. Or if you're driving, just listen to it. You ain't got to look at the video. Just listen to the story. He said, all right, now I'm going to do it right now. I'm out and about. I'm going to do it right now. Man, is it going to fuck my day up? Man, just listen to the story up. Man, nigga, is it going to fuck my day up, nigga? because I'm having a good day. Nigga, don't fuck my day up. I said, man, listen to the story. That nigga called me back less than 10 minutes talking about, hey, man. Hey, nigga, why you always do this shit to me, man? Why you do this shit to me, nigga? Nigga, you done fuck my whole day off with this shit here, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. This, hey. Well, I know TV Land, y'all see us laughing, joking, whatever, bro. But this story here is really, it's saddening because this 3-month-year-old girl would never have an opportunity to graduate from high school, go to college, have kids on her own. You know, this beautiful child didn't deserve the death that she got, bro. I'm really speechless. I really can't speak right now because I'm still thinking about this 911 call and how just nonchalant this mother was describing how she killed her own child that came from her.
And
came from her.
And the killer part was it? The no regret. You would think, even with an unstable mind, when you realize that you committed murder into your own child, you're going to break down and be crying and regret stage now. And, you know, not her. When she came out of her 3-day stage of playing dumbfounded and I can't talk and I ain't talking to nobody, that hoe went in there and told it like it was, clearly, with no hesitation, man, in a demonic voice, and then said, I have no regret. Why? The number one question was, why did you do it? I don't know. Or do you regret that you killed your baby? No. Just them two right there alone, bro. Them two questions stung me, man. So yeah, when I sent it to I was already shook up. I had already went through my little emotional moments. So by the time I sent it to him, that's why I laughed at him, because I knew it was going to touch him like it touched me. So that's why I told him, look at it right now, man. Nigga, you obviously ain't looked at it. And sure as shit, when he looked at it, boy, it touched him. So this is the reason why we want to do this story this morning, man. We want to just, shed light on how we have young ladies out here, young girls out here, man, who claiming to be young women, young ladies who are having babies who don't deserve to have children, bro. You should not be conceiving children in an unstable mind, in an unstable home, in an unstable financial situation. You should not be doing it, man. Period.
Not at all.
On that note, man, you've been stung by lightning bolt, man.
Hold up, Cap. Before we close, I just want to say one thing, bro. And this was a horrific incident that happened, but the state knew about her mental condition. The state, the government is at fault. Equally.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one, on the debate tip, then, because guess what?
Well, get me right then. Get me right, because all I'm saying is, Cap, they knew.
They knew, and that's when they knew. And guess what? That's why they set standards and rules in writing. Remember,
to cover their ass.
How's it covering their ass if it's standards and rules? It ain't necessarily covering their ass. They told them motherfuckers she can't be with that baby, man, unless you two motherfuckers is with her and around her. They told her that.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So I can't hold them total to blame as accountable. Yeah, we know they fucked up as far as the system overall, as far as that family system goes. Yeah, we know that. But we can't say it's the government fault because this baby got killed. No, bro, it ain't the government fault on this one, huh? It's them damn people's fault for not being responsible. It's definitely the baby daddy fault for not stepping up to the plate and being totally responsible. And then this nigga gonna turn around and go ask, can he go visit her? Because he knew she was unstable. I don't want to see that hoe after she done killed my baby, my three-month newborn. No, you can't. I'm subject to catching murder. I'm gonna catch a case. Because I'm gonna tell her, man, I blanked out. That's why I killed the bitch. I blanked out, man. I was thinking about my baby's life. So no, I don't want to see her ass. You feel me? So it made me think about him like, How stable is this nigga then? While your concern is you want to go visit this crazy hoe. What about your baby that just died, nigga?
Facts.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you all the way.
You ain't sedated, laying up in the hospital on somebody's meds because of this trauma, then something wrong with you too, man. You wasn't stable neither, man.
Well, goddamn, let's give a bomb for Cal for getting me straight.
Yeah, man. On that note, man, listen, man. You've been struck by lightning bolt, man. R.O.E, man, 2023, man. HTX current news, man. Watch satellite news, man. Bringing it to you globally, man. Y'all know what it do, man. Me and Uncle Spliff, man. The dynamic duo, man. We get it in. It's a YouTube twins, baby. The mighty W. Watts. We are taught to survive. Braka. And we out this bitch.